Hey, what's going on, guys? Today's just a video I want to talk about, I guess more of a real life issue here. So, there's a video on YouTube. It's been out for quite a while now, but it's called "I'm a Real Life Transgender Dragon," right? And I'll link the original video down below. But it's basically a dude who decides to transition into a woman, but thought, you know what, screw it, let's just go all the way and spend, I don't know, $50,000 on tattoos and body modifications to pretty much turn into a dragon, right? Now, on the surface, it looks like someone who, just needs a friend to play with, but I mean, deep down, this person clearly has a mental disorder. Let's be honest here. So what's the issue? Well, what's the problem with this? Well, if we go back, say, 50 years ago, the idea that you were a man stuck in a woman's body was seen as absurd, crazy, deranged, I don't know, not normal, right? But in today's society now, it's, we've become more accepting of this behavior. You'll hear most people say, hey, if it makes you happy and it doesn't affect me in any way, then I'm all for it. I actually used to think this as well, but I've seen people who have transitioned and then detransition. But unfortunately, after taking all these hormones and having these like massive sex op, it's too late for that, right? Like you pretty much screwed up your body. There's not much you can do now. And it sucks, right? Like they're pretty much stuck in a body that they don't want anymore. Quote me if I'm wrong, but apparently 40% of people with gender dysphoria has attempted or actually committed suicide. That's a huge percentage, and it goes to show you that there's something wrong with their mental state. Anyways, going back to the main topic at hand, I'm starting to hear, trans age and trans race become an actual thing. Like, I mean, are we just gonna sit here and accept it? What if one day I want to become a black guy, but I can't because I'm stuck in this Asian body? If you can't accept it, then there's something wrong with you, right? You see how this is quickly turned against you. Look, I think I'm just getting too old. I mean, back in my days, you were beaten up, made fun of if you wanted to be a girl, and that's like only 15 years ago. Man, how times have changed. Actually, when you think about it, you guys have it easy now. Like, as a dude trying to get into the girls' toilet, I mean, you were pretty much beaten up, but like today, hey, if you want to get into the girls' toilet, if you want to go into this change room, that's like a free pass. No, I'm kidding, but you see what the problem is, right? I mean, what if you got a dude dressed as a woman and there's only a male or a female toilet? Like, what do? Right? Everyone's going to be uncomfortable. And if they're going to, I mean, if you got a disability toilet and they go into the disability toilet, well, do we not see something here? Like, do we not see this is a disability? Look, I hate to be the bad guy, but if we accept transgenderism as a norm, then that's going to be the end of humanity. Like literally, people will suddenly come out and say they want to transition into a 12-year-old or a fairy, or God forbid, a 12-year-old white fairy. And if you can't accept it, then you're the problem. You're the one who's intolerant. You're the one who's bigoted. You're the one with whatever labels they throw out nowadays. Look, I get it. This is a very sensitive subject, but it needs to be talked more. I'm only hearing one side of the story. Like, I'm not trying to deny, their humanity. I'm just saying, where do we draw the line? What's considered normal? What's considered a mental disorder? What's right and what's wrong? Today we see this transgender dragon as someone with a mental condition, but in 50 years' time, who knows? Maybe we'll all be unicorns and rainbows, and if you can't accept it, then there's something wrong with you, right? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I know this is a bit of a rant, but I hope you enjoyed it.